Good morning. It is March 18th, and good morning. Skies are blue, sun is shining. It's a nice day, and we want to give you a morning update in terms of things that we know that are changing this morning. First, if you're a business, a great resource is northcentralmass.com, and they have a number of links to resources that may assist you if you're a business, and they've got 6, 7, 10 different sites and links for you to go on. And again, that's northcentralmass.com. The school department has a list, and it's growing, of different things and activities and learning environments that they could share with you. It's quite a few, and so you can do that by going to their website, which is leominsterschools.org. And they also have a hotline set up at 978-534-7700, extension 1341. And if you'd like to volunteer, we may not need you today, but we are building that list of volunteers. You can call our Emergency Operations Center at 534-7500, and then you hit extension 5055. City Hall and all municipal buildings are closed, but we are fully staffed in all departments in every building. So if at the entrance of each building is a list of phone numbers and extensions, feel free just to call any one of those extensions. The fallback, in the event that you're not able to reach anyone, is our office at 978-534-7500, and then hit extension 0. And that brings us together. And so there are a ton of resources that are available if you are connected to the internet. If you're not, then use your phone to call City Hall and other municipal buildings. So we are, even though the physical building is closed, we are fully staffed. We will do whatever it takes to help you and to assist you. There are a lot of things that you can get done online, and for those that either don't have access to the internet, or for those who couldn't find a form or what they needed on our website, leominster-ma.gov, then by all means, give us a call. We will meet you. We had people standing there this morning already, meeting contractors at the door, running forms out to cars, marriage certificates, birth certificates, whatever it takes. We are not shutting down local government. If there's something you need at the library, by all means, they have a list. You can go to our phone tree, call them. Again, as a fallback, if you can't get what you want from there, you can call our office, but they will, if there's something that you can't get online, something that you need from the library, by all means, again, call them, let them know, and they will run it out to you. The schools are continuing with their bagged breakfast and lunch. They did about 700 yesterday. I expect that will continue to build. They're doing a great job. The school department and Caldwell Culinary is doing a great job of getting those prepared. So they do that from 7 to 9. They do it at Leominster High School, at the Flagpole entrance, Francis Drake School, Johnny Appleseed School, and Fallbrook. Then at around noontime, they bring some lunches down to Silverleaf, which is down in Litchfield Street, and also over on State Street at Riverside. So that is all evolving. So if you don't get a lunch or you need one and you can't get to one of these locations, then please let us know at 534-7500 extension 0, and we'll make sure you get that. But here's just a small list of some of the activities for kids to continue to build off of their learning. And the teachers have been great, emailing students and doing videos, and there's a ton of things that are coming up that will help kids and keep them entertained at the same time they learn. 2 pages of different things that you can get and forms that you can get online. Again, we want to keep City Hall open. Even though we're physically not open, we are open for business. We'll do everything possible to help you out in any way possible. What we don't know is if the Spanish Center is open today, but we'll let you know at 4 o'clock this afternoon, or we'll post on Facebook as to whether they're open. But they were supposed to open today with a full staff. Not sure that happened. Boys and Girls Club is closed. Leominster Recreation Department Go to their website if you want to journey out to one of our parks. Just stay off the playground equipment, but please visit our parks. Good time to get some outdoor work done. Take a hike. You can go to leominster-ma.gov, hit the Recreation Department site, and give you a list and a map of every single one of our trails, every one of our parks, and there are thousands of acres for you to enjoy. So all of that is available again. If you're a business, if you have any questions, and you're a business owner, small, medium, large, whatever it might be, again, call our office, or you can call Melissa Tasker at 978-534-7500, extension 3579. Remember, takeout only. I would say 95% of the restaurants and takeout businesses are doing takeout and or also doing home delivery. I expect that list to grow. It's a good way to support local restaurants and takeout food locations. We are trying to set up a fund so that we can help some of the people that worked in the restaurants. We'll have more information on that hopefully by 4 this afternoon. But we are fortunate enough to have Jeff Roberge from MassHire with us today. And Jeff will talk about, more and more people are becoming unemployed. What is the process for that? What kinds of information can you get online? Is the building physically open? So Jeff, welcome and good morning.
Good morning, Dean. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Just a brief update regarding the MassHire Career Center located at 100 Erdman Way. At this point in time, the Career Center is closed to the public. Staff have reported today. We are working at this point in time on internal operations. We are working to make sure that all of the outward-facing information to the public is available via the website. The website at the Career Center is MassHireNorthCentralCC.com. The MassHire North Central Workforce Board as well has a website, and that is MassHireNorthCentralWB.com. And again, all of the information regarding Career Center services, as well as a way to get access to other state services and resources, will be available on the website. We have received, obviously, a lot of people coming down to Erdman Way wanting to get information about unemployment. Again, I will stress the actual physical building is closed, but we are making sure that we get information out with regards to unemployment services. With me today, I have Stacy Johnson. She is the operations manager at the Career Center, and she's going to give you information on specific things that you can do with regards to getting access to the DUA website, as well as some of the information that DUA has already put out with regards to people who are filing for unemployment and employers who are seeking to find out how they can also work with the unemployment office with regards to potential furloughs and layoffs. So with that being said, Stacy Johnson, why don't you come on up?
Thank you, Jeff. So good morning, everyone. I'm the operations manager at the MassHire North Central Career Center. I'm here today to talk to you about operations with the Department of Unemployment Assistance. The Executive Office of Labor and Workforce Development is working diligently to deploy technology so that those folks who take claims over the phone will have the remote access so that they can ramp up operations. As you know, you're limited to 25 people in one space, so getting the call centers up and running has been a challenge, and that is exactly what the Executive Office of Labor and Workforce Development is looking to prioritize, to deploy the technology so that the folks who have the skills to take care of the unemployment claims will be able to do that remotely. With that said, for those of you who need to file unemployment claims today, my urge to you is that you go to the website, which is www.mass.gov/DUA, and file online. The operations with folks are ramping up kind of slowly just because you can only have 25 people in one spot. So all technology is being deployed as quickly as possible to make it possible for individuals to speak with a member from a staff member of a DUA. And if you are an employer who needs to lay off some staff. There are currently provisions that are being passed through very quickly to provide you with some relief of charges. If you need more information about anything related to this coronavirus epidemic, please take a look at, again, at the DUA website at www.mass.gov/DUA, and you'll see everything that's being worked on currently.
Are there phone numbers people can call if they start to read through? I mean, everything is getting pushed out now, everything. And so I'm finding myself reading and reading for
Yes.
hours and hours. And sometimes I just need to get to the point here, and sometimes I have a question about what I'm reading.
Well,
Are there phone numbers that people can reach?
So, I mean, as far as interpretation for business services of the DUA law, the folks at the Career Center aren't necessarily unemployment experts, okay? So the information that we get is what's on the website. We can certainly, if employers would like to contact our business service representative, sorry, am I not? Sorry. Can speak to our business service representative, and we can certainly see what information we can provide, and we're happy to do that. We really want to serve the individuals from the Commonwealth. We're somewhat limited to what we can do because we are not unemployment insurance law experts, but certainly we will do whatever we can to make this trying time more easier for people.
So is there a phone number people can call? No? Is everything, I mean,
Well, the call center number is still active, but
Okay,
again, there's a long wait on that just because of the number of employees that are ramped up
so do
to
everything
perform
you can
online.
And if you can't, then call the number, but
Right.
you're gonna,
So-
you'll wait.
Correct. And as time goes on, there will be more staff ramped up for DUA operations. We anticipate that there'll be a lot more remote folks working outside of DUA, not just folks who are working for DUA currently. The executive office is looking to get as many staff as they can that work for the executive office to support the DUA operation.
All right, good.
I will just add one more thing. In addition to that, for employers, the executive office has a rapid response team. The rapid response team through the Mass Hire system can be available to answer any questions employers may have with regards to potential layoffs. That particular team at this point is developing a webinar again, so because we're really trying to reduce the amount of people in one particular space, but you can certainly reach out to the rapid response team. That information is located on the mass.gov site. If you do have any questions or you're just not really sure, feel free to call the Career Center. We will certainly be able to answer any questions you may have to the best of our ability, but as Stacy has said, the staff currently are not DUA experts, but we can certainly help answer any initial questions and just redirect people to the information that we are also receiving from DUA. So the number at the Career Center is 978-534-1023. And as well as 978-534-1481. We are there, and we are getting information out as quickly as possible on all of our websites with regards to where people can find out up-to-date information on unemployment, up-to-date information on Career Center services, and how we will all get through this together. So thank you all very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, Stacy. That was great. So, again, go to the website. Go to mass.gov. You can dial 211. You could call the Career Center. But the best thing, start off, if you possibly can, start off online. Get as much as you possibly can out of that. If you can fill all your forms online. If you have a question, you really need to talk to someone, then by all means call. But you may have to wait some time. So get your questions all sort of written out and ready, and that will make the process go faster. Again, we have people at City Hall that help businesses, and if you have any questions, you need us to walk you through the process, get in touch with another agency, 978-534-7500, extension 3579 is the extension, and for all other things, our office, fully staffed, 978-534-7500, extension 0. The number down at Emergency Operations Center is 978-534-7500, extension 5055. If you want to get put on a volunteer list, if we have somebody that might need some grocery shopping done for them, we'll give you a call. This list we're compiling, we may not need you today or this afternoon or even tomorrow. We expect that we will need volunteers as this crisis moves forward. I was saying on the radio this morning that we have had a number of exercises through the years on things like floods and hurricanes and those sorts of things, and tornadoes and microburst, et cetera. But one plan that we did keep updated, and we're certainly glad we did, is a pandemic plan, which was submitted both to the state emergency management as well as FEMA, federal emergency management. And as we pull that out, it needs some tweaking, or it needed some tweaking, but it really was a very good document and current. And we are thankful that we stayed up on that. So we want to make sure that everyone is safe. We certainly want to thank all of those in the healthcare business, no matter what part of your job is, from the custodian up to the CEOs and everybody else in between. Also, those from local and state and federal public safety. They're on the front lines. They are still answering calls, ambulance calls, fire calls, police calls, alarm calls. And our emergency management folks, we want to thank them for all that they're doing. They are probably extremely vulnerable at this particular point, but they are putting themselves ahead of everybody else because this is the job that needs to get done. This is what they're trained to do, and so we want to make sure we thank them and not forget the work that they're doing. We are on a number of conference calls. At 10, I believe, today, we'll be on with the with the Mass Mayors Association. So we'll be doing that. We are on with a number of hospitals, with a number of healthcare facilities. We had a meeting yesterday with the managers and operators of our assisted living complexes and nursing homes, rehab centers, et cetera. And we're going to continue to just push out the information. We're in touch with retailers, large and small, and they want to stay in tune with what's going on here in the city of Leominster. And again, my name's Dean Mazzarell, Mayor for the city, and we're going to keep doing these updates at 9 in the morning every morning and also 4 in the afternoon to keep you up to date as what's happening locally. I know there's an overabundance of information that's being shared by the, by the Massachusetts news agencies as well as the federal, but we're trying to pick things apart or pick things out that relate to you directly and here locally. Leominster-ma.gov, that's the website. Again, we urge you to get as much done online as you can. If you can't, we will do everything and anything to make sure that business continues to operate as much as we can use the word normal. We will meet you at the front door. We'll run it out to the parking lot. We'll bring it to your house or business, whatever it takes to get the job done. We're not closing city government. It is, in fact, open and here to assist you in any possible way. There are people that don't have internet access, don't use technology. That's fine. You will probably fare best from this process. We are trying to get computers, electronic devices, and get students that aren't hooked up to the internet hooked up. So all of that is ongoing, and again, we will meet back here at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We thank everyone here at Leominster Access Television for providing this opportunity, and also everyone at the Emergency Operations Center. You can stay tuned to WLPZ. That's the locally owned radio station, volunteer run. They continue to run these conferences all through the day. So if you missed it now, you can catch us as a repeat on Facebook. Or, again, you can catch it by listening to WLPZ. They're 95.1 FM, and you can go, they also stream live by going to WLPZ.org and then hit the streaming button, and that will put you in touch. Want to thank Dropkick Murphys for a great concert last night. I know a number of people from this area, especially since the drummer is from Leominster here, Matt Kelly, and a number of concerts had to be canceled. But instead of just saying, we're just going to go hunker down somewhere, They put on a really good concert last night, and I know just looking at the numbers of people that were watching, it was, tens and hundreds of thousands of people. So we want to thank them for that, and I think you'll see a lot more of that. The New York Metropolitan is going to be doing live programming. They have no audience, but they'll be doing live programming. So as this sort of everything begins to slow down and everybody begins to take measures, there'll be a lot more on local cable access as well as the regular channels to keep people busy. A lot of things that you can do with your family if you're home, with mom or dad or grandparents, that you can do with the kids. Plenty. And that there'll be a mountain. By the end of the week, there'll be a mountain of things that you can do online or get suggestions. This will be the world of Pinterest by the time we're through. But things that you can start thinking about is planting some seeds and getting those plants going, the cold weather plants that you'll be able to plant in the ground very soon. So there are a lot of little crafty things that you can do. I said this morning, when's the last time you pulled out the old photo album? So tons of things that you haven't been able to do. And what you can do is get out and take a nice walk. It's a nice brisk day. Get out and take that walk. Take a hike. Do some yard work. Keep your distance. Keep yourself sanitized and keep sanitizer with you. Wash your hands. The very basic things that you can do. If you need to call, if you think you have symptoms, call your primary physician. If you don't have a primary physician or can't reach your primary, then maybe an urgent care center, maybe the hospital, but some healthcare organization, they will sort of ask a few questions, and based on that will really be the criteria for whether or not you're tested. Testing kits are becoming more and more plentiful. And as that happens, the ER and Leominster Health Alliance is setting itself up outside to do more, to do faster and quicker tests as those tests become more available. So right now, obviously, if you have the symptoms and it looks like you may, then they will administer those tests. If not, and they're not, it doesn't look like it might be the case, then might hold off until they get more tests. So no visitors at any of the assisted living areas, none of the rehab centers, none of the nursing homes, and not at the hospital unless it's a end-of-life situation. So that's all we have here today. Anything else that we forgot, Jeff?
Not this time, but certainly, like we said, if you have any questions regarding Mass Hire, if you have any questions regarding Mass Hire services, operations at the Career Center, job search, staff are on hand to field calls. Again, if you need information about unemployment assistance, mass.gov/DUA. There are a lot of different fact sheets about what DUA was doing in response to the virus. And we will continue to work very closely with DUA. The entire Mass Hire system is mobilized right now to be able to serve the public. And the North Central Workforce Board is also working with our employers to support their needs. So as the mayor has said, we're all in this together, and we'll continue to move forward and keep the public safe and happy. So,
Thank you. Thank
yes,
you very much.
absolutely.
Thank you again for both of you. We'll wrap this up. Yes, continue to support local business when you can. This is when it has the biggest impact, is supporting those restaurants, local businesses that are staying open, places where you get your hair done, tanning salons. They are making it safe for you. Again, no more than 10 people, no more than 25, 10 people in one area. But I noticed a lot of people are telling me people are canceling those appointments, and that has a drastic effect when, in fact, as long as you use the proper precautions, you will be safe, they will be safe, etc. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Dean Mazzarola, Mayor of the city, and we'll be here every day at 9 in the morning and then at 4 o'clock in the afternoon to update you on how this virus is impacting you and what you need to know locally. Thank you, and we'll see you this afternoon at 4.